We're seeing protesters overcome the police.
From the January 6th storming of the U.S. Capitol in 2021,
Your Honor, I had a lapse in judgment.
to the attempted kidnapping of Michigan's governor the year prior, the attempted assassination of presidential candidate Donald Trump in 2024,
Cody, why did you hate the governor?
Why do you say you hate the governor?
to the arson at the home of Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro this year, political violence hits home for Ohio Democratic Senator Casey Weinstein.
Have you personally received threats since you've been in office, and how have you dealt with that?
Oh, yeah. I sure have. I've had protesters show up at my home. We've had messages left on our doorstep. I mean, it's constant on social media. You know, people have shared our location. They've shared pictures of our children.
In the wake of the shootings in Minnesota involving 4 state lawmakers, Weinstein says he's thankful Governor Mike DeWine ordered increased security at his home, the State House, and the offices of Ohio lawmakers at the Rife Center downtown.
The Hudson Police Department agreed to do a few extra runs by our house today and yesterday. And the governor and the Senate president asked the Ohio Highway Patrol to do enhanced patrols of our home. So we've had some enhanced patrols for, in their words, the foreseeable future, which we really, really appreciate.
He says the shooting in Minnesota, which targeted state lawmakers, is chilling, he says, because state lawmakers, no matter the state, often fly under the radar.
We share our addresses often. There's a lot of trust built up in our communities. And so to see that broken and to have state legislators gunned down in their homes, their spouses as well, and targeted in that way, it hits differently. More personally, and sharing these thoughts with a lot of my colleagues, I think they feel the same way too.
Weinstein says he hopes past and present political attacks don't deter people from running for office.
We need parents of young kids in office. We need them to step up. We should have younger people willing and to do this, and they shouldn't have to fear personal attacks or personal repercussions for them and their families.
On Saturday, President Trump posted on X about the Minnesota shooting, saying such horrific acts will not be tolerated in the United States. We've seen other political shootings in the recent past. On June 14th of 2017, U.S. House Majority Whip Steve Scalise was shot during a baseball practice. He survived. The gunman said he was targeting Republicans. Gabby Giffords was also shot and survived during an attack in 2011 during a political event. Her shooter was described as having a distrust for government and did not like Giffords. So obviously a scary time to be a politician in the United States right now.
Absolutely, and glad to see that security is certainly high, much needed. Kevin, thank you.